Just wait for 2 minutes also, then she will join. Today we'll start the core HR setup, right? Yes. These are the things we discussed in a previous class, like this is the flow. Basically, this is the hierarchy. Enterprise, division, legal entity, and business unit, right? What is this? It's a setup of the core HR. It's a core HR setup. So what I will do, I will create the core HR setup in the system, and I will show you how to create the enterprise, how to create the division, how to create the legal entity, and how to create the business unit. In very simple language, we say business unit is the company, right? My company, TCS company is there, Tata Motors companies are there, textile industries are there. So they have different domain. Every company they have different domain. So according to that, they creates the business units. So create their business unit means they create their own company. Under the business unit, the jobs is there, the grades is there, the position is there, the department is there, the location is there, right? These are the different means that we need to link the jobs, grade, position, department, location, everything to the core HR. Sorry, to the business unit. If we talk about the Oracle Fusion Finance, so or in the Oracle Fusion Finance, I will link the payment terms to the business unit. In the core HR, jobs, grade, position, department, location, I will link to the business unit, right? So I will show you in the finance setup, but today I'm going to start with the core HR setup. Let's see. First of all, I will explain you some important points. Just a second. Now from today, we'll start our training in the system. Just a minute. This is my different credentials. See, now you're able to see the screen also, right? First of all, I will tell you one thing. This is a first class in which we are going to start the navigation in the system, right? So what is the Fusion application? Where we can start the setup. I will give you the little bit idea about the system. Then I will start the core HR setup, right? Basically, this is our system. Means in the fusion application everything is very systematic. If you want to perform any setup related tasks, so definitely you will go into the setup and maintenance. I want to go into the I want to do some financial setup. So I will go into the financials, and what are the tasks you want to perform? You can just click on the all tasks you want to perform, just click on the like supplier invoice. Automatically the task will come here. Manage supplier mapping, many things. I will tell you one by one. If I want to perform the HR related thing, so in the HR, workforce deployment will be there, workforce development will be there, and the first is the compensation management. Three modules will be comes under the HCM, human capital management, right? And in the system, basically three: workforce deployment, development, and the compensation management. Only in the financials, the financial is there. FAH is actually the new technology. I don't know you heard about or not. Basically, with the help of the FAH, you can easily fetch the data of the third party in the system. That is called the FAH. Mean easily you can fetch the data of the third party in the system, you can import it. Previously in the ABS, that concept was not there. So this concept is means it's a proper module, we can say. FAH is a proper module. We can use the FAH concept in anywhere, means in the HCM also, in the finance also, in the supply chain also. So it's a common concept. So now I'm going to start with the, and second thing I will explain you, this is the basic logic. Means if I want to perform any task, means all the setup I will, means I will come in the setup and maintenance and I will perform all the tasks from this window. If I want to go into the offerings means click on the action button, go to the offerings. You know, in the Oracle Fusion, offering means it's a module, or module means supply chain module, human capital module. So in the Fusion application, the new terminology came. The name is the offerings, right? So financial offerings, compensation management offerings. So these are the offerings. It is enabled in a system. See, I click on the compensation management. So it is enabled in the system, compensation management. Actually, with the help of this compensation management, basically it is enabled, the status is enabled, means this compensation management is enabled in my organization. If it is disabled, it means it is not enabled in my system. Actually, I'm using this John ID. So in this John ID, these offerings are enabled. That's why I'm able to see all the offerings in the system. Imagine in the organization, they have different demands. Means the offices, their client, means the company, they have different demand. The manufacturing sector or the automobile sector, they prefer the supply chain management, human capital management, the financials, right? These are the core three modules. And actually in the current market, the demand of these three modules is much, right? Basically. So mostly on the basis of these modules, you can easily take the license of these module and you can use in the system. So basically this is the offering. Now just I'm going into the financials. See, financials, click on the new features. See, what is the new features? You know, you heard about the Redwood technology? I don't know, but after some time means
Yeah, yes, yes.
Red.
That would be
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, you know, Rajesh, Redwood is the latest one. Means I'm going to tell you. After the financials, go for the Redwood also. It's very means actually system is a cloud-based application and the technology is growing day by day. So Redwood is in the coming time. Redwood is on the demand. and Redwood and AI. So you can learn the AI also. So after this financials, we will also start the Redwood course. Means not right now, but later on. I'm planning to. So, and AI is also there. So AI, Redwood, FH technology, studios. These are the latest technology. So I'm guiding you. Just means after completion of the financials only, means getting the job also, learn the latest technology also, so that you can grow your career, because we are in the fusion technology. Fusion is most demanding DRP, and if you will learn the Redwood, learn the AI studio, means Redwood is very demanding actually in current scenario. So means after 1 2 years, obviously the demand will be there in the organization, means, but in the current organization, some companies are looking for the Redwood technologies also. So basically, in the offerings, you can see the new features. Even in the interview, they can ask you, what do you mean by the Redwood? Basically, Redwood is you can manage very easily in the system. What are the process will be there? How to do the management, and means how you can generate the things very easily in the system. That is the concept of the Redwood. So in the supply, how you will manage, in the customer, how you will manage, how in the supply invoice, how you will manage. So if you will learn this technology, so it is better for you basically, because you chose the very good platform. So better is to grow your career in that platform, learn the latest technology also. And second thing I'm going to explain you, this is the concept, mean this is the navigator. Now you will tell me from where you came. Now again I'm going in the window. Whatever the responsibility you will assign in your user ID, in your credentials, right? Two things are there, employees and the credential. Whatever the responsibility you will assign in your credentials, it will reflect here, right? It will reflect here. Now I'm telling you one thing. This is my system. I want to perform any task related to the implementation. I will go into the setup and maintenance, and we can start the task. If I want to perform any tasks related to the user ID creations, roles creations, so where I will go? I will go into the tools. Then I will go into the tools. Means, see, tools. Under the tool, security console option is there. Security console option is very, very important. You know why? So I have already told you the setup of the core HR is very important. Why? So because in the core HR, we will create the organization structure, I will create the users, and I will assign the roles to the user. So from which window you will assign the roles to the user? So from the security console. In each and every ERP, if we will talk about the Oracle EBS, in the Oracle EBS, the name was system administration. Name was system administration. In the Oracle Fusion, the name is security console. That is the main difference. So security console is the name, and the system administration is the Oracle EBS name, right? This is the main difference. So basically, in security console, if you talk about the system administration, it's most powerful module, because it's control all the module. It's control your user ID, it's control your roles related task, it controls your uh, reports related task also. Means whatever the modification you want to do from the system, modification means the security is most powerful thing. If we will go into the workday, so in the workday, the security is the separate module. In that security, it controls all the modules. It controls all the module means it controls supply chain, human capital, and financials. Same concept will be come in the Oracle. In the security console, you will control all the three modules. So these are the very important module in the system. So I have told you, whenever we will start the core HR setup, I will create the organization chart. After creating these users and roles, I will show you how to create the core HR setup, how to create the enterprise, because this is very important. That's why I want to explain you. So new, again I'm telling you one thing. This module is very important. A security console. Actually, one person is there in the organization. Now it depends upon the organization who taking care of the security console. Means who will create the users, who will create the roles, who will assign the responsibilities to the user. Imagine in my organization 200 employees are there. Obviously 200 employees are there. So under the 200 employees, basically we have some employees are working in the financial. So the person who is handling the security console, they will assign the finance responsibility, they will assign the HCM responsibility to different person. So who will handle all these part? The single person. If your organization is big, so maybe 5-10% will be involved in the security console. But mostly they allow one or two, not more than that, right? So now I'm coming to the very important point. First of all, I think you're able to see the screen also. In the screen, I am going to discuss one important point, the security console. Security console, we can say it's a security. You know, one thing, if you will join any organization, imagine your fusion is completed, now you join any organization, you got a job. Obviously, you join the Tata company. So Tata company will create your employee ID, right? Obviously, they will create your employee, means your name is the Rajesh. So you will create, they will create, take all the, this means all the information from you. What is your name, your ID, your address, your date of birth, in which mode you want to create the, want your salary, you want a check mode, you want a direct payment, everything HR will take from you. After that, they will create the employee, right? I'm talking about the Oracle Fusion. You know, this is the Oracle EBS. If you will join in the Oracle EBS, right? If you will join in the Oracle EBS, so obviously, if you will join in the other company, they are handling the Oracle EBS projects and they are handling the Oracle Fusion. So obviously, Oracle EBS company will also create the uh, employee, okay, with the name of the Rajesh, right? And Fusion will also create the with the name of the Rajesh. Now employee is there. Now employees is created. Now you join in the Oracle Fusion, you know, and you join in the Oracle EBS also in other company. Imagine. So company is expecting that you will work on the system, right? Because you joined as a finance functional consultant, right? So basically, see, I'm not telling you you join as a functional consultant. I'm telling you that I'm saying that you joined as an end user in the department, in the finance department, you joined as an end user. So obviously, company will create the credentials for you. Okay, company will create the credentials for you. Credentials means user ID and password. And company will create according to their means the Rajesh means Rajesh dot Reddy. I'm giving you example. The name of the employee is Rajesh. Okay, Rajesh Reddy. So user ID is created Rajesh dot Reddy automatically. Means credential will create and password we have gave welcome 123 normally. You know, in the Oracle EBS, we'll create the Rajesh. Rajesh Reddy. And the Oracle credentials, Rajesh Rod Reddy. You know what is the main difference between the EBS and the Oracle Fusion credential? In the Oracle Fusion, basically, whenever you will create the employee, right? automatically the credential will be created. You no need to create the credentials in the system. That is the best part of the Oracle. You know what I'm saying? In the Oracle, if you will implement the Oracle in Tata organization, in your organization, if you have 500 employees, you know, Rajesh, then we have to buy a 500 license from the Oracle. You know, the costing will be very high. So actually in the Oracle EBS, if in the organization 500 employees are there, so they never buy the 500. You know, they do cheat with the Oracle. They always buy 300. They always buy 300, or minimum they never buy 200, because obviously minimum license they will take. So minimum they have to pay, right? Minimum license. So minimum they will take around 300, 200, like that. Total they never. Why so? So how they manage in the Oracle EBS? How they manage, you know, in the Oracle EBS, if we have one single user ID, so in that single user ID, the 15 employees can work. Can work means they allow the people to work, they allow the 15 people to use a single user ID. I am not providing you the new one user ID. Means Akash, Prakash, Prakash, blah blah blah. 15 people are there, so they will use the single ID with the name of the Rajesh. So now that's why, and you know what is this? If you will create the employee in the system in the Oracle EBS with the name of the Rajesh Reddy, then you have to link the employee with the user ID. User ID means then separately you have to create the user ID. Separately you have to create the credentials in the system. And whenever you will create the employee, then you have to link an employee, you have to link the credential and employee in the system. That concept will become under the Oracle EBS. That's why the people, those who are using in the organization, they do lots of the frauds. Means they total 500 employees are there, but they purchase only 300, and 15 employees are using the single credential. So but that is not the right way. We don't know how, which people they did mistakes in the system, but automatically the system is showing the wrong message from the single user ID. So in this way, we can, our data will never be in a form of the, never be in a filter form. That's the main drawback. That's why Oracle Fusion came with a solution. Obviously, in the Oracle EBS, what they always do, they created the 500 employees. Obviously, they created the 500 employees, but they never created the 500 credentials. They always create the 300 credentials. And they link the employee and the credentials with each other. That is the main drawback. So Oracle Fusion came with a solution. That's why I'm telling you, Fusion is very smart. This type of silly mistake, no one can do it in the Fusion. So whenever you will create the employee in the system, automatically the credentials will be created. Now what I will do, I will show you, I will create the Rajesh Reddy in the system. See, automatically credential will be created. I will create the Rajesh in the system, and I will assign the financial responsibilities to the Rajesh, and automatically the credentials will be created. See, okay, it's clear. Where I will go? Normally, I'm going into the home page. Rajesh, you have any target that you have to complete within this month and all? It's target.
No.
That's why I'm going slow. Actually, I'm going
Yeah,
slow because you're new. She's also new. She's just graduate, right? So
yeah.
at
Yes,
least
yes.
whenever she join any organization, she can explain everything, and she can explain. If I will go fast, so at least she cannot do anything. That's more lots of
Yeah.
data. Yeah, that's why I'm going slow. So what I will do, see, John Rambo is there. It makes no difference. Directly I will go into the tools. In the market, two types of systems are there. I've shared the systems with you for the not I'm not shared. I don't know, Rajesh. I'm sharing with you. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No, no, I'm not shared. Just and whenever the system will not work, again, I'm telling you, whenever your credential will not work, so please ping me. Password is not working, so you can ping me anytime, right? It makes no difference. Whether a class will be over after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, whenever you want to do practice, you can do practice. Just ping me, Bhakti system is not working because the system got refreshed every time, maybe in 7 days, 10 days, 15 days, even we don't know, because I'm also dependent on my vendor. So vendor will provide me, according to that I will provide you. So now I've shared. Oh, sorry, this is my. Directly I will go into the tools, go into the security console, go into the users. Sorry, I will create the employer first. Sorry. We can create the credential from this window
I
also. I will
think you
show you.
did not share your screen. I am unable to see your screen.
Okay. No, it's okay. John Rambo. Now able to see?
I think there was a network issue. I said I did not able to see your screen.
Okay. Wait.
Just a few minutes. I'll sort it. You can go ahead. I'm listening anyway.